My delusional sister betrayed me, slept with my best friend. Now she wants me to let her family move in my vacation house before we got married. My husband used to live in a nice little house that he kept and added my name to the deed, and we use as a vacation home now. We only use it 2 or 3 times a year. And so we do sometimes let friends or family stay there for a few days or a week if they want to get away. This has never been a problem for us, but now we were asked to let my estranged sister and her husband stay. And I said no. My husband is in 100% agreement with me on that. My sister and I were very close growing up. My best friend for my entire childhood was a guy. The guy who is now married to my sister. For those who can probably guess, I always had a huge crush on him. And honestly, I was in love with him by the time we were 20. My sister also had a guy she liked, but so much when I was 20, we were all at a party, and the guy my sister liked flirted with me. My sister was pissed, even though I didn't flirt back and told him I wasn't interested. She told me we don't do anything with guys. The other liked, I agreed. I never would have done that to her anyway. A year or two later, my relationship with my best friend changed. He was flirting with me, and I was flirting back. He was more physically affectionate, and he started kissing me, and it felt like we were slowly becoming more than best friends. Things were progressing like that. And then suddenly, I discovered that him and my sister were a couple and had started sleeping together. He told me he wanted to keep his options open, and my sister told me she really liked him, and she wanted me to understand I called her a hypocrite for doing that. When she turned on me for the guy she liked flirting with me, after I turned him down and then promising and making me promise we'd never do this to each other. She told me it was different. I told her I would never trust her or look at her the same way again. They told me I didn't know him. I told him he was female, kept for leading me on when he wanted my sister. Our family took my side afterward, especially my other 2 siblings. I haven't seen her spoken to my sister or her husband since my sister and her husband are at this present time homeless. They were renting for several years and in the same place a long time got kicked out due to issues with their landlord. And they're in desperate need of a place to stay until they can find a more permanent place. It's our parents who helped set up the request for a place to stay, and they were disappointed when I said, no, my other sister and brother are firmly on my side, and they were disgusted. My sister and her husband would even dare ask me. My sister said, at least I get to live out my dream because I'm married with kids and she can't have any. And the least I can do is put aside petty childhood drama to help them not be homeless. My sister and her husband called me a BTCH for refusing. Even my parents said I was going too far with the estrangement by refusing to help